Right then, we are back with some more of the Return to Glory, or the Mac and Make over here with Sunderland. It's going to be an interesting season, this one, of course. We want to try and push and get ourselves promotion this season, so let's start off by looking to see what the board expects of us. Right. So, medium youth development, grow 2 academy players by 10 points. As soon as they've grown, play them in 10 games. Well, that's a lot. Okay, we can do that, I think. We can do that. Brand exposure, sign 1 crucial first team player to the forward or midfield position. Okay. Gain £27 million from shirt sales. Continental, we're not in. Gain automatic promotion. Well, our team must be pretty strong this year then. And reach the last 32 of the knockout stage of the FA Cup. And financial, we have no objective. So I think these are very much doable. Very much doable. We have 15.1 million to spend with a 13k wage budget, which I'm very happy with. Of course, our squad is a little bit low at the moment, a little bit light. So I have put some players in our transfer list. Now, of course, the players we do have in here already are getting more and more expensive. The likes of Camavinga here looking like he's about 20 million. Greenwood is up to about, 15-ish now. Szymanski's not too bad, but what I'm looking at the moment is what I always look at in these situations, and that is the release fees. And that is a prime example. Rabi Matondo, we know he's got a great potential, 85 plus. And he's worth, he's worth 6.5 million, but they reckon I'd have to pay between 6.7 and 8.6 to get a hold of him. No, that's not true. I have to pay 3.25 million to get a hold of this guy. So let's get him, because we know he has a great potential. Let's pay it and go straight to negotiations for the player. This will be a good signing for us. He can play striker as well as left and right attacking mid as well. So a good player we can utilise pretty well. Now he wants to be important. I'm going to leave it at that. We need to sign a crucial player, I know. But I do have somebody else that I've spotted, which is going to be a great deal for us. That is going to be crucial, I believe. He wants a 5-year deal. That's fantastic. He doesn't want a release fee. That's fantastic. I'm hoping he's going to tell me how much he wants to be paid, because he's not. Okay. I'm going to take a punt here, you know. I'm going to go with 10k. It's less than what he's currently on. He wants... That's not too bad. Okay. That's not too bad. I was getting a bit panicking there. We'll take that. We'll take that. Good signing. Okay. Over the line, we've got a player for half his value already. Let's continue working on this line. So we do have Thiago Jallo here. I don't know how good this guy actually is. But we can get him for cheaper than his actual value. He's 74 rated at the moment. He's worth 8 million or 9 to 12.5. And he's got a release fee of 4.8 million. So it's not a bad option. I'm just literally just typing him in Google now to see what his actual potential is. He's got a potential of 85. It's not too shabby then, actually, is it really? We could do with an extra centre-back. That's definitely an option. Let's continue looking down, though. I put Wesley on. I'm scouting Wesley to see how good he actually is and how much he cost us, because he did score 40 goals in the league last season. This is the one I was looking at. Jared Bowen. Now, it's a big deal. It's a massive deal for us. He's going to be our crucial player coming in, 79 rated. But he's worth 15 million. We'd have to pay between 19 and 20... Is that 8 million to get hold of him? I can't see the screen very well from where I'm sat on my computer. But we can get him for 6.1 in a release fee. Let's do it. This is like less than... This is almost a third of his value. We're going to get this guy for. A third of his value. That's a massive signing. He'll come in. He'll be the crucial name that we need to complete our target. I'm just hoping that the wage demand is not going to be massively high. We're going to make him crucial, which he's going to be happy with, of course. That's great. He wants a 3-year deal. We're going to counter it to a 4-year deal. We probably will end up selling him, to be honest. We're going to disregard a release fee. Tell me how much you want. Okay, I'm going to go risky here. I'm going to go for 16k. It's a big risk. I'm undercutting him. Okay, it's going to be a lot of our money, a lot of our finances, but we'll take that, I think. That's 2 really big deals, that is. Okay, I'm happy with that. And that should be now our... Yes, that's the crucial player has been completed, which is fantastic. And that was one of our key objectives for the season. That's been done, so that is pretty good. Right, now because of that, I think we're going to end up changing... I don't know, do we change formation? I feel like we should change. Do we change formation or do we have 2 starting lineups? I like the 2 starting lineups idea, but I don't know if we've got enough players at this point in time to do that. Because literally our squad... Oh, we've got a few down here now. We've got Matondo. Oh, we've got players back off loan. Oh, no, Matondo's we just brought, haven't we? We've got Reina's not too bad. Antonio. Brandon Williams will be leaving us very soon because he was on loan. Carbonero, Couto. Sikan, I think I'm going to let go at some point. It was a lot of money to spend, but I think it was worth it. How much we got now to spend? We've got 3.65 million to spend. I don't know if it's... Do I want to spend that on another scout, maybe? Well, let's see what happens. Let's keep pushing forward and see what becomes of the likely lads. Let's see what happens now. Because this pre-season tournament's worth 4.5 million as well. So if we can win this pre-season tournament, that's a lot of money that we can put into potentially getting another couple of 5-star scouts. Right, so now that's the... Okay. So the loan has expired of Brandon Williams. He's gone back. I think for this tournament then I'll set the team up with De La Vega across there. And we will play Jared Bowen there. We'll take you off the bench. And Matundo, you can come on as well in place of Alfaran. Okay, so that's pretty strong. Esposito's out of position. I don't know why I've done that before, but... So Esposito, I've switched Esposito and Ferreira. I'm looking at a different formation that I'm not sure if I want to use yet or not. But it does mean that we can get our best players on the pitch. But it also removes wing-backs from the equation. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if the game really takes into account having wing-backs and so forth on this game. I don't know how it's going to work. Transfer offer for Billy Gilmore. Now this could be an option. 11.3 million for Billy Gilmore. Which is a good offer. I mean, I don't think we can really... Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our current squad. Because I wasn't a big fan of Billy Gilmore, to be honest. I mean, he's good. But we do now have the likes of Antonio as well. We've got Couto. And remember, there is a couple of guys in the Youth Academy we're going to be bringing through as well. Maybe we should do that. Let's do the Youth Academy first then. So what we got? 76-94 will leave. 79-93 will leave. 70-94 will leave. Is it 94? There we go. So 90-94, Eusebio Acuna. You're straight in. Any others we want to bring up straight away? I mean, these two I'm very tempted on as well. We've got an attacking midfielder and a central defensive midfielder. I don't know whether to bring them up now or to leave them for a bit. Just to find out more. We'll bring them up now. We'll bring them up now because we can find out how good they're going to be from the squad hub anyway, can't we? So that's not a major issue. Same here then with... Where are you? So we can't bring you up yet, can we? Okay. Okay, so that's strengthened it a little bit. So where does that leave us now then? It leaves us with central midfield-wise. So we could play Gilmore. So Vajnaman is... So you can play left mid as well, Vajnaman. That's interesting, actually. That's very interesting because that could help us out. So let me have a look at this formation that I was looking at. So it's right at the bottom. And it is crazy. I know it's crazy. It's very aggressive. We can go for the diamond or we can go for the flat. I think I might go for the diamond, which leaves us with that. So that would be... All right, so Bowen. So you... What are you? You're a centre mid, cam, or right mid. So you would have to play there then. Matundo is left mid, right mid, or striker. Doku is left wing or right wing. So Doku would come on probably here. Vajnaman could play there, or we can play Carbonero. Or Carbonaro, whatever his name is. He can play there for a bit. We've got... We need another strong centre-back. So Sturgeon could play in place of Frimpong. Gilmore is more of an attacking mid as well, isn't he? So we do need a defensive mid. I would love to go all out and play Acuna. We know he's got a massive potential. It is a big risk, though, playing a 57 rated player. It is a big risk. So maybe for now, what I'll do is I will stick with the flat like that for now. Okay. And we'll play De La Vega and Bowen as the attacking ones with Carbonero and Doku just behind. Okay, we'll try that. I think Sikan I'm going to look to try and sell. And possibly Reina as well. Let's have a look at the squad hub as well. I know we're taking a long time over this, but I want to make sure this is the season where we do well. So squad hub. Right, so Van der Voort is exciting. Hugh Davis is potentially something special, which is great. Your loan list, we're going to play you more. Ampadu and Castaneda, both something special. Carlos Lins, something special as well. Frimpong is exciting. Vajnaman, something special. You guys we don't know about because you're not above the level yet. You've requested a transfer because I've not played you enough. Showing great potential, exciting prospect, showing great potential. Reina is transfer list, so I've already put him on the transfer list anyway then, okay. Billy Gilmore, I think we're going to try and keep for now. Your great potential, exciting prospect, exciting prospect. Your contract's expiring, I'll do that off camera later on. Great potential, exciting prospect, something special, something special, something special for Esposito as well. And Sikan is just not good, so let's let Sikan go. And the thing is with Ferreira though, because Ferreira can play out wide as well, can't he? No, he can't. He has to play central. Okay. So Ferreira could play the cam role if we can find a good CDM. Then we'd really be an aggressive team then. Okay, so centre-back and CDM are definitely two things that we need to have a look at. And we probably also have a second team that has the wing-backs in. I think I like that. This is the team that gets our strongest players on the pitch because we've got those good attacking wingers and we need to make sure we get the full use out of them. So I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it will take into account that we're playing really aggressive where we'll concede more goals. It's a 1-1 draw to start things off. Ferreira with our goal and Romero with theirs. Which is not bad against a pretty strong team. I would love to win this competition, or at least get through the group stages because there's a lot of money involved. Transfer offer for Frimpong. Now this is interesting. If we're not going to play the wing-backs anymore, then Frimpong is surplus to requirements. So it could be possible to sell him and use the money to pick up either a CDM or a extra centre-back if needs be. The offer's 15 million. That is very interesting. They reckon we can negotiate a bit higher as well. Let's see if we can get 17 out of this, because this could be a big, big deal for us. I mean, we didn't pay a lot for him last season. It's a big profit for us. Would you accept 17? Come on, be a lad, be a lad, be a lad. Ho, 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 ho! They've accepted 17. Right, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Now, what do we do with Gilmore then? That is 11.3 million. I think we keep a hold of Gilmore for now. So with that amount of money we're going to bring in, who can we purchase? Now, the obvious one for me is Camavinga here. Where's my scouting gone? I've got to scout him again. Oh, that is really annoying. That is really annoying. Not all of them. So, yeah, that's the one for me. If we can get Camavinga, show actions. Can I scout you from here? I can't, can I? Well, let's leave it for now, because he's a centre mid and a CDM. So he'll be perfect for that position. He would be perfect. So we just need to see if he does actually leave. Interest shown in Wesley, 34 million. Okay, we can't afford him then. We'll leave that. We will leave that all day long. So let's get the training underway as well, because we want to make sure we get our new players trained up and ready to go. Now, I did discuss the training in the last video. I've done a lot of research on training recently, because there's always the argument whether it's worth it or not. And what I have sort of discovered in my tedious amount of research is that it is worth it for some. It depends what you're doing. For me, it's very much worth it because we are simming every game. If you're not simming every game, I wouldn't suggest it. Because players don't necessarily develop as well as you would hope they would. Is that a decent way of putting it? I don't know, actually. So I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. It's very difficult. You don't realise how difficult my life is, you people. What the hell am I talking about? Right, adept attacking scenarios. Let's get you on that. Let's get you leveled up a bit more on that. And then finally, is anyone else who want to level up that we really want to start to use this season? Midfielders, we've got all those being leveled up. Centre backs, we could do with another good centre back. There's Linz, possibly. We do need another goalkeeper from the academy as soon as possible, really, as well. Okay, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to train Acuna double. I feel like it's worth having that, get him leveled up as quickly as possible. So, oh, that's only a silver. Let's give him the hard version. Let's make it hard for him. Pass Minutemen, there we go. Have I still got some of the double training left? Or have I used them all? There we go. So double training on the next 4 sessions. I think this is worth doing because we are quite weak in the squad. So we could really do with getting these guys leveled up as quickly as we can. There we go. Getting A's as well is really going to help it. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Right. So let's push on. Let's see if we can get... Oh, have I just... I brought the wrong thing. I didn't buy double training. I brought Scout a Future... I'm sure I clicked on double training. Double growth in the next 5 sessions. I've done Scout a Future Star. That's fine. We can have a Scout a Future Star. That's I'm happy enough with that. Right, let's push on. We've got Ghent in our next game. We could do with a win here, really. Draw in our first game. It's another 1-1 draw. Okay. Which means we probably have to win our final game to have any chance of going through here. And even... oh, yeah. I think a win in this last game would put us through. I think it would be enough to put us through. Frimpong sold. Right. So with Frimpong gone, they've given us 14 million back on our transfer budget. Which puts us back up to 17 million left to spend. Transfer hub. Should we just go for Camavinga? I know I probably should scout him again and find out what his value is, but to be honest, I know it was roughly... Let's just go in and just throw 10 million. Let's just try and do a bit of trading first as well, actually. I'm going to go in, I'm going to throw Sikan at them and see if they'll consider that. Player swap, striker, Sikan. He's only 2.2 million, but you never know. Suit our needs, interested midfielder, striker, or winger. So he's not high enough level for them. Any other? We got Esposito or Ferreira. We're not swapping either of those. Other position, wingers. There's Carbonero who wants to leave. There's Reina who's on the transfer list. Let's try Reina first. No, he's not good enough for them. Other player. See, this is what I was saying earlier about... So we brought this guy for 6 million. He's now worth 14. So we could trade him if we wanted to, but we're not going to. Do I want to trade... Let's trade Carbonero. They'll take that, but it's still up 14 million on top. You've got to be joking, mate. You've got to be having a laugh, haven't you? You're having a giraffe. I'll give you 8 million on top of that. 8.9 with a 20% sell-on fee. Oh, I'll remove that sell-on fee straight off the bat. I'll give you 8.9 without the sell-on fee. 13! This is not worth it for me, mate, at this point. I mean, I know he's a fantastic player with a great potential, but... This is... You're taking the mickey a bit here, mate. You really are. You're taking the mickey a bit now. 9 million. They're going to take some time to think about it. Okay. Okay, so 9 million would leave us with... how much in the bank? Quite a chunk left in the bank. So, I am going to invest. I'm going to leave it, actually. I want to get these guys to finish off their scouting. It shouldn't be too far away now, actually. So, let's get into this game. We could even have a centre-back in this position as well, couldn't we? Yes, 2-0. Bowen and Ferreira with the goals. Bowen with his first goal for the club Is that enough to get us through to the knockout stages? It was indeed. Right, and sorry, I got really weirded out there. Abe, okay, that's some youth reports. We got America, 76 to 94, up to 74 now. Justin Taylor. The problem is he's a left back. 73 to 94. Jordan Wolf will have a bit of you as well. Okay, and that's the end of America. That's good. Next up, New Zealand. This is terrible. 73 to 93. We'll have a bit. Yeah, we'll go for that. It's a really low current ability, though, isn't it? 72 to 94. We can fill up the academy now and just take the risk on a few of these players. See how they develop, I suppose. And the crappy one over in Austria. You found one good player, and that was it. Okay, you're gone as well. They want 30. I'm not paying that much money. 13.1 million. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, it said he wanted 13 million before the season even started, and now you're saying you want the player and 13 million. I think you're ripping me off here. I mean, I will go. My absolute max is 10 million. Absolute max. I ain't going any higher than that. Okay, they accepted that. Okay. Now I'm thinking I could have gone lower, but there we go. Okay, let's get Camavinga in then, because this will be a fantastic asset, and it'll be the central defensive midfielder we need that will fit this formation perfectly. So we're going to make him a crucial player, because we know he's very good. He's happy with that. He wants a 5-year deal. I'm very happy with that. I hope they don't ask me to guess his wage, because I don't know what he's on at the moment. He wants a £46 million release fee. We're going to deny that. And they're going to say, yeah, okay, then we'll carry on. Yes! He's telling me how much he wants. It's not bad at all. 8.5 thousand. If PJ Toby's watching this, he has just got a nosebleed when he's figured out that I've just spent 18 million on a player in the Championship. But that is a huge signing for us. Huge, huge signing. We're going to change the formation back now to the 3-4-3 diamond. And then in that formation, we're going to see Ferreira drop into the attacking midfield role. We're going to see Esposito come onto the pitch. And we're going to see Camavinga. He's already on the pitch. 76 rated Camavinga sit in the CDM role. That is a pretty strong team. I'm happy with that. You need to come off, though. Matondo can probably play now then. So we can play a bit like that, I think. It's going to be the best bet. So your wing, and your mid. So maybe you should be playing there and you should be there, because you're a right mid and you're a right wing. You're a left mid and you're a left wing. Okay. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. I'm happy with how things are going at this point in time. Seacan is a player we're looking to sell on. We've got Gilmore. We've got 3 strong centre mids on the bench. We've got 4 strong centre mids on the bench. We've got 2 wing backs and a striker. So we can look at building a second squad now as well, which I think will end up being a different formation. Should we try that now, actually, while I'm here? I think what I'm going to end up doing, because this is a very important episode, I think what we'll do here is we'll just do the transfer window and the setup, and then next video we'll actually start the season. Because, yeah, this is taking me a bit longer than I expected, but I think it's definitely worth sorting everything out ready to go. So let's go. I need to do the scouts as well. Let's do the scouts in a second. So new team sheet. Let's just call it B. Now this will be still, I don't know, this is not going to be, I like to have my teams mixed normally, but this is going to be different, isn't it? So this will be a, oh, so that counts as a 5 in defence formation, okay. So we want next up then, do you want a formation with no wingers? Let's go for the 4-1-1 attack. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but have I just come out of that, haven't I? I have just come out of that, okay. So with a 4-1-1 attack, we're going to play Alonso and Ket there, with Billy Gilmore as the cam, Matondo We'll play with Linz at the right back position. Vajraman at left back. Centre back wise, we only really have... We've got Davis, who can play centre back, who we need to beef up. He does have a 90 plus potential as well. So we almost have a full squad again, don't we, for a second team. We do need another striker. I don't really want to keep Sikam because I don't think he's good enough for us. And a left mid and a right mid wouldn't go amiss as well. But it's pretty good to have that second team available should we need it. I think we're going to probably try and push with our main team mostly, but I will try and have 2 separate teams. And I'll probably try and mix and match them a little bit as well to have strength in both. We'll have a main team and we'll have an A and a B. I might do that off camera. When we finish this video, I might do an A and a B. There we go. So we're getting the training underway. Of course, we're getting double training rewards because I brought it off the market. Right, so that's that done. So we've got... How much money we got left? Got 8.83 million. So youth staff, we want to bin off Ethan Clark. I want to fire you. Bye-bye, my man. Hopefully it's going to be a 5-star, 5-star. There's not. Now, there is this little trick that you can do. It's not very financially worth it, but you can keep buying... I don't think it works, though, to be honest. So... As we spoke about before, it tells you at the top now, experience will bring back more players, judgment will bring back better players. So it is best to have 5-star, 5-star. So I am actually going to fire both of these scouts. And I'm going to go forward a few days and see if we can get a few different scouts in that are going to be better than those ones. Right, Anderlecht then in semi-finals. We're going to keep pushing on. Okay, so it's still our strongest team, isn't it? Yeah. They beat us 2-1. Okay. It is what it is. I still think we've done pretty well. We've got a chunk of money from that, have we? How much money did we pull out of that? Well, we're up to 10 million to spend now, so that's not bad. We've got 1.4 million. Okay. We do need another centre-back if we can. Because of this formation. We've only got 3 centre-backs in the entire squad, and this formation's not ideal for centre-backs. So we could get that other centre-back that was available for 4 million, and he's worth 8. That could be an option. Let's have a look and see if we've got a 5-star, 5-star available. No. Okay. I think we should purchase that other centre-back, though, to be honest. I mean, there might be cheaper ones out there, but this guy, we're going to get him for less... Why am I doing here? There we go. We're going to get him for less than his value because of the release fee. So that works out pretty well for me. So it's you, isn't it, Jallo? So we've actually done some more scouting, haven't we, as well? Let's see if we've got the scouting on the other players as well. So Wesley is already gone, isn't he? So João Pedro, 10 million. We can't really afford that. Haruki Abe. So he's another one, 7.5 to 9.8 million, but he's on 83 grand a week. We can't afford that. But we could get him for less than his value. Fatty as well. Okay, where's I thought I put Kubo on here as well, to be honest, but I must have missed that. Oh no, there's Kubo there, Takefusa Kubo. He's still being scouted. So yeah, Chumi we know. Let's go for Jallo though, because we know. Well, it's gone now, but we know that he's release fees about half his value. So we know that we're making. It's a decent signing, and we know that we're going to have a bigger asset to sell on in the future. Right, so let's get you in. We're going to make you important, which you're happy with. You want a 4-year deal, which I'm happy with. You don't want a release fee, which I'm very happy with. And you want 12k a week, which I'm happy with. Okay, we can do that. Now, I think I can only afford one 3-star scout, one 5-star, 5-star scout now, but I think we needed that extra sign-in, to be honest. Because I think he's pretty decent as well, isn't he? He's already coming in at 74, so he goes straight into the first team alongside Ampadu and Castaneda. So I think our starting lineup now is looking pretty strong. Esposito's the weakest player, but we know he has a massive potential, which is the main thing. There's not much else I can purchase at this point in time because the values have shot up now. So now it's all about the academy, really. Talking of the academy, we've got a transfer offer for Sikan. Okay, well, he's worth 2.2 and they've offered 2.65. I'm going to accept that. We know his potential is not good enough for us anymore. We have players that can play striker anyway. Matundo can play striker. Ferrero can play striker as well, so that's not bad at all. Acuna getting himself up to a 59. Lovely jubbly. Because I would like to use them a bit more this season as well. Let's have a look in the office and see if we have a youth scout available yet then. 5-star, 5-star. No, still not available. The difference in price though, there, look. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, should we just go for 2 4-star 4? Let's go for 2 4-star 4-stars for now. It's slightly cheaper. And it'll give us a little bit of cash to play around with. Right. Let's get these bad boys out. Now, we did really well last time in Eastern Europe, so we're going to continue on there. Let's send one off to Romania. I'm going to go for a bit of Sweden, I think, as well. Sweden. And I've also done really well in the past in Denmark. Don't know why, but I've done well in Denmark, so that's where we're going. So we've got Romania, Sweden and Denmark. That's where you're going to find your best young players. We've got £500,000 left in the bank, but Sikan's on his way out. And hopefully, when our scout guy comes back, transfer for Gilmore once again, 9.1 million. It's not ideal. We had better than that in the past, haven't we? Plus, I don't really want to sell him now. We could sell him because we do have a lot of midfielders now. Transfer offer for Reina, which is good because we're not going to use him. He's not good enough for us. We'll sell him off. And we might be getting enough money together to maybe purchase 1 or 2. Was there anything else on this market that was really worth it for us? I don't think there was, and I think all these players are quite expensive now. I mean, I've got to re-scout them all. Silva wasn't too bad. He was about 4 or so million, wasn't he? So he's affordable. For a 74, 75 rating or something like that, I think it was. So that's not too bad. I think I'm happy where we are. We haven't got a lot of centre-backs still, but we've got cover. We've got the young English lad who can play centre-back as well. It's all now just about getting our youth players levelled up as quickly as possible. Sikan's gone and Reina's gone as well. Okay, so we've got that money in the bank now. So let's have a look at that. So we now have... We're back up to 5.484 million. I might leave that in there now then. I really think we're getting to a point in the game now where we've got to really start to depend on the academy. There's Latkovic up to a 60 rated. And I've clicked on the news by mistake. I would like to get one set scout. We'll go through to we'll go to the end of the window in this video. I think. Yeah. Actually, no. We're probably at the end now, to be honest. Loan offer for Miller. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to accept that because we've got a lot of midfielders, and it'd be nice to give them a full season of first team football. I think that's going to be us more or less done now. Then I think we can't sell Van der Voort because we've only got one goalkeeper in the entire squad until we can bring a good one through the academy. Okay, so it's a new season starting now. Billy Gilmore. Okay, so it's the 31st of the month, so I can't even look at the Youth Academy report. But I think we'll leave it there for now. We've got some pretty good players still in the academy. No strikers, though. Nope. And we do have a centre-back, so hopefully Karol Wizerak is going to be pretty good. Now we can always hope. And then maybe if... where are you? Who is it? Yeah, Justin Taylor. If you are good as well, which a lot of you could be, if you can play centre-back, so that'd be fantastic. Right, we'll leave it there for now then. We'll come back in a couple of days' time and we will do our normal video, go through to the end of October, and hopefully now with our squad, which is looking pretty strong, very attacking, pretty strong though. Hopefully we can force our way into the Premiership. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you would like to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.